It's coming. Big Snoop Dogg. It's in the game.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up.
Sauce. What uniforms you wearing?
When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. Running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now.
Alright, bet.
I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Made it killing and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Know you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Okay, Dylan Moses got 3 picks.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. get this one now in their own territory. A gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Going for it with Sanders. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Damn, who put that mic by a fan?
37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
These are not the unis I wanted to play in either.
25 yards.
I wanted to play in the Bumblebees.
First carry for James Conner. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
A quick pass out to Juju. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now back to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
60 Pittsburgh.
They'll look to run with Conner. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Conner with touchdown number 8 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. But let's see here, Charles. He was sacked 6 times last week, now a first-quarter sack. What's going on in his mind?
Well, he's thinking to himself, 5 offensive linemen. I got sacked 6 times last week. Let's start thinking about keeping extra people in. Tight end stays in. If I have a fullback or the running back, they stay in and help me block. Maybe not.
What do you talking about? I don't know.
Anything to try and slow down.
No, I don't. I don't.
Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This is caught by Jackson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Wentz now on 1st down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. T.J. Watt in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Wentz. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check three, check three. Great.
Wentz going to throw. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
6-6, pull it high.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Washington's got it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after 1. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down now, it's Sanders.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
The fullback comes through with a big play there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is counter.
Oh, wow.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll try and run forward with counter. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. It's a 1st down following a gain of 3. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And a good run as he manages 7 yards now to the 17.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion.
Yo, what?
Now they take a shot at the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Shut up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now on 2nd and 16, Wentz. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Come on, bro. Just kick it to
This
me.
punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
Come on, bro. Just kick it to me, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're not going to play this.
I haven't ran one back yet.
Last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out for 0.
Yeah, Juju.
Not one that I've ever met.
They'll get 3 out of the dump-off there, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They're going to look to throw. And he connects with Ebron. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. A chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline. vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the first down.
All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in good communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with the catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Wentz. Going up top.
Wow.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Throwing now is Wentz. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Wentz now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now Wentz. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And his kick is indeed good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. This is taken at his 4. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
What?
But it appears that they read man defense
So?
into the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. There to stop him, Terrell Edmonds. They have the run. He's going to air one out. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Dorsett on the return. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
I didn't.
Scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Ebron's got it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, 1st down. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to throw here.
Great throw, Joe.
One that's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go. You tighten up. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Back to throw. Open man here is Gentry. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. look to throw here.
Joe, what the fuck?
Intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Now Wentz. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Get your face back. All you got to do is throw him the ball, Joe.
It's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
Yeah, this mother don't want to get the ball quick enough.
Space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he will be very close to a first down, but I
didn't get the first.
To the referee, and that means 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing his Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
You got three down. Shit.
Now they toss that wide to Sanders. And this winds up a disaster, nowhere near the marker. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They'll run on first down. Connor. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Go now. 60 outlaw.
On first down, it's Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 2. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back,
I was talking to KD. Yeah, I knew that was coming.
In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
Maybe, bitch.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
Try happening to town. I ain't going outside today.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
He caught it anyway.
Taken in by his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think anyone wants to hear that, but this is a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? Best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far, how we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go.
Damn it. Yeah, just take the sack.
And down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Brandon Graham applying the heat off the edge. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily.
Try to happen, Cams. I ain't going outside today. This nigga block. It's horrible.
To slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Escaping the pressure right.
Damn, Joe.
Time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Derek Barnett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here's Jordan Berry now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it.
Try to have the cameras. I ain't going outside today.
Set to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar.
Yeah, yeah.
Refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw, it's Wentz. Flushed out right.
Better run out.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. So the youngster able to use the legs to pick up the first.
And one of my pet peeves when they see this guy play, when Carson Wentz takes off running the football, I always hear people go, oh, he's sneaky athletic. No, he's athletic. Watch him do it. He's an integral part of the quarterback run game, and he gets it done very, very well.
You don't like sneaky athletic, do you? That's just kind of a jab in the back.
Yeah, not when it doesn't apply. I think that's a stereotype that needs to be broken down for him.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Wentz. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. T.J. Watt has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Go! Hey, box drop, box drop.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 2nd and long. And
Yo.
he's going to go down again. Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even
It was supposed to advance yesterday.
It's 4th down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Okay, Shaq.
A 3rd time. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up. They're still throwing the football here. Obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football.
Hey, exit.
57 to the mic. 57 to the mic.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Wow.
Team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill, and defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit. Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go, yeah.
Hey, Delta.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Okay, go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. They said their goal was to win 7 games.
Big game,
Sauce.
Sauce.
They've done that pretty early in the year.
I think it's time for them to elevate that number and really make a big push to finish this season strong.
Adam.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
You some bullshit. Oh, Joe Burrow got an upgrade? Shit. Got some more throw power. My boy got 93 throw power now. We trying to get that bazooka ability. Damn, I could have got Devin Bush or X Factor and didn't get that shit.
Foreign cars driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me
With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Wait, the Chiefs, that's who you played, Sauce, the Chiefs user? So, hey, Adam, who had a first round bye?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, no.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People wanna know where Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right creds, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set, jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right, turn it up. We giving the show, but can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Cool. Close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the speed.
Oh my God.
Breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin. Subject
Adam.
and you know we can't wait to bring spins. A-star quizzes, A+ the fight.
Sauce.
We align, we'll move it all.
You won the sim.
Leo with Joyce and Rob. We earned 30 years, so you can say we got. Dream turn. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We installed doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the crown. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing. Relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump
Adam.
hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter right. Turn it up, y'all keep it flow. But can you rock it like rocket? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets? Close
So the Patriots user beat Sterling like that.
then jump to the rhythm as hard as you
That nigga's like 12.
turn it up, y'all keep it flow.
I play the Chiefs user. Come on, Mouse. Beat Adam. Let's go, Mouse. I gotta play the Chiefs. I'm about to hit this nigga up right now. Okay, well, yeah, he's first in passing yards. It's fucking great.
Can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Make sure you got a deep blue playing over the top. Kyrie.
I do this
Yeah.
I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Moving in that glowing hill. I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Ripper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the
Jake didn't change my X Factor either.
been this way, right before the deal.
No.
Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show 'em skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show 'em skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it? How about it? Rep for your bra, for your poster, popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I don't know about you, but I'm not too happy right now. You know, their offense has been talking smack about us all week. You gonna let that happen? I don't think so. So let's get out here and get at it.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
And I know I ain't losing to that nigga.
You don't know that. Shit, truth is, we don't know. Shit, I got 50. I got 50 on Jake.
Got my next paycheck on Jake.
Go in there and change my boy X Factor for me. Sauce. Not Sauce. Fucking Adam. What you gonna change it to? Ah, shit. Gotta be something better than Selfless. Who? Oh yeah, Acrobat and damn. Oh. Come on, Gink. All right, Xavier about to get moved to fucking safety. What's that? That's not, bro. His hard hitting is not that high. I really don't get it. Shit, I mean, shit. I can just keep this motherfucker in the slot. I mean, I don't know, cause if he has reinforcement and get high, that shit'll wrap. But and you can just keep it on Selfless. Yeah. Take it, put it back on selfless. Nah, yeah, I know. Cause I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have Bobby McCain at the X Factor. Oh, Bobby McCain just got an ability too. Let's see. Oh, Bobby McCain has secure tackler. Secure tackler. Oh, I've been keeping his run support up. And then he got man up. I bet. You got to put that work on your ass, and he ready for it. You scared. Mm-hmm. I think, I don't know.
I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best 'cause I am. incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly
Yeah.
unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do
Oh yeah, I saw that.
millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish now. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison and claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any come and see, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling out, it's better, it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up.
Yeah, I was fine with that.
I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials.
True.